Hello. Hello, my fellow Biafrans. Hello, good evening, wherever you are, please. Good evening. Welcome to the program. The screen you are seeing right now is a TV program. It's a live TV program going on in Nigeria at the moment. Yes. This is collection of Anambra gubernatorial election results held on the 18th of November 2017. Yes, so I just want to urge all hardcore Biafrans, home and abroad, to go on YouTube, to go on Facebook, to have the details of the results. And from what I observed from the results, I came to a conclusion that Anambra people boycotted the election 95%. Anambarians obeyed the instruction of IPOB. Anambarians obeyed the instruction of our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Our Anambarians obeyed the instruction of our deputy director, Uchemefo. Anambarians obeyed the instruction of our regional directors, home and abroad. Anambarians proved to be hardcore Biafrans. Anambarians proved to look for a referendum for their freedom. I thank you. All right. So, and I just want to bring one point forth so that we can digest, we can take a good look at the point. Right. Let me just refer you back to what happened in Enugu State. Enugu State boycotted the election. And another thing has happened yesterday, being on 18th of November. Anambra boycotted the election. But what we are going to ask ourselves is, what are we going to achieve in the quest for restoration of Biafra after the election is being boycotted? Because the screen you are watching right now is the coalition of Nigerian INEC. Yes. And what do you think that will be the result of this meeting? They must come out with one person emerged as a winner of the election. And I'm having a dispute on this very election. You cannot tell me that 5% that voted out of 100%, you will use the vote 5% casted to rule or to govern 95% that boycotted the election for their reasons well known to everybody and the world at large. It is not possible. It is not possible, and it can never happen. It will happen only if IPOB family, IPOB deputy director, Uchemefo, allows it to happen. I know why I'm saying this, and I will tell you why. Why I say this is this. We have to tell these guys that the 95% that did not participate in this election are looking for a referendum. And we must have to prove it by going on strike. Workers should go on strike. Yes, by so going on strike, this is the only legitimate way, we call it civil disobedience. This is the only legitimate way where we tell them that the result they are collecting is too minor to rule 95%. You cannot use 5% to rule 95%. It is not possible. And therefore, I'm encouraging our deputy director to ensure that all the Biafras, not only in Anambra State, because from what Anambra has done, from what Enugu State has done, is a proof to you that we are solidly behind you, we are with you, we are with Biafra, we are dying for Biafra, and Biafra must come. So I urge our deputy director to put forth an order, and we are going to obey it. All the states, local governments, federals, in Biafra land, working for Nigeria, should go on 1-week strike. Our deputy director must have to put this in consideration. Because you cannot tell me that you will use 5% vote casted to rule 95%. It is not possible. If they did not declare this vote insufficient to rule, if they did not declare this vote, that the vote casted is insufficient to rule Anambra State, it means that they have manipulated, because I know there must be alteration. They have manipulated. The constitution did not play its part, because anything less than 60% is counterfeit. We know that. But as I'm saying right now, what you are seeing right now, they must produce a candidate as the winner, notwithstanding, not considering what Constitution said, that if it is less than 60%, but what I'm seeing right now, what I'm telling you right now, is not even up to 10%. So you cannot use vote casted by 5% to rule or to condition 95%. That's not possible. So we have a way of doing it. We cannot go and challenge them with guns and bullets. That's not possible. That's not good. So what I'm trying to say is this. Our deputy director, although you're supposed to be acting director, so that you will balance, you will be in the position to give commands. Upon that, we are still obeying your commands. You have to discuss with the regional directors. You have to discuss. We should go on strike. Since 95% have boycotted the election, we have told them this is a way of delivering a message to Nigeria that we govern our land. Nobody governs our land to us. And by allowing these guys to produce a candidate, we allowed them to produce a candidate in Enugu State. We did not react. So we wasted the effort of Enugu State by boycotting the election, because the candidates Nigeria chose are still ruling them. It's wrong. My deputy director, what you did on Enugu State is wrong. Now, Anambra State has boycotted the election. 95% did not vote. Go and listen to the results they're announcing. You will confirm everything yourself. I don't want the mistakes we have done in the past to repeat itself. What are the mistakes? Mistake in the sense that almost 200 people were killed in Abia State. None of us observed even 1 day strike. None of us observed even 1 day strike to revenge. Also, it is our civil disobedience. It's our right to hold on strike. Tell the federal government, this is what you are doing we don't like. If they continue, we go on 1 month strike. It will deteriorate the economy. Let the economy go down so that they will stop shooting people. The second one is, look at Enugu State. After boycotting the election, and we still give them that helping hand to choose people they like, it means that boycotting of election, we are not achieving anything from boycotting of election. So what I'm suggesting in this is that you cannot tell me that it is achievable to use 5% vote casted to rule 95%. It's not possible. Instead, I will tell you that 95% should go on strike. Let the 5% do it alone. So this is a proof that we, the Biafrans, are now in control of our land. Our deputy director, please understand it, that we, the Biafrans, are now in control of our land. Because when we give order, it will be obeyed. Now, let us give order that every hardcore Biafrans should go on strike. Okay? Because the result collected is not sufficient to produce a candidate. Instead, what we have done is sufficient to give us our date for referendum. But let me just tell you the implication of allowing these guys to produce a candidate for this election. We have allowed them to produce a candidate in Enugu State. We did not react on that. If we allow them to produce a candidate in this very election, then now it will become a culture, and it will be constitutionalized that every election in Southeast must be low turnout. By then, it will become a culture in the sense that whatever you see, even if you did not see anything, make sure that one person comes as a winner. You see that our boycotting election will not give us any go ahead. I want us to start from this Anambra. We should tell them that no candidate should emerge. If not, 95% that are willing to obey the Biafran order should go on strike. The whole Biafra and not Anambra. the whole Biafra land should go on strike for our brother, our father, Anambra. It is unwise that which is unwise that the vote casted that is not up to 5%. They should use it to produce a candidate that will rule 95%, and every of us will keep quiet. The way we kept quiet when 200 and something were killed under 2 days in Abia State. Our deputy director did not react because almost all of our coordinators are in London. That massacre in Abia, that was when we would have grabbed our referendum immediately. It was an avenue for us to grab our referendum. We were just wasting our opportunities. If you are doing anything that is not affecting the economy of Nigeria, I think you are wasting your time. During that time, they massacred our people. That was when all the Biafrans would have gone on strike, indefinite strike, or 1 month warning strike. You will see that the economy will grow so bad, I know everybody will suffer it equal. Even if when Northerners will accept the economy to grow so bad, Oduduwas will never accept that. Oduduwa